The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. So, we are learning some fundamental laws of power in today's video, and I'd like you to pay attention. We are doing Law 35, Law 36, 37, and Law 38 in this video. Law 35 says, master the art of timing. It is very, very important for you to be in control. Don't be in a hurry. Never seem to be in a hurry. Hurrying betrays a lack of control over yourself and over time. Always seem patient, as if you know that everything will come to you eventually. Become a detective of the right moment. Sniff out the spirit of the times, the trends that will carry you to power. Learn to stand back when the time is not yet ripe, and to strike fiercely when it has reached fruition. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me, please. All right, this is one of the keys to power. Time. Time depends on perception. Time is very crucial to everything that we do in life. It depends on your perception. You know, you can alter time, you can be in a hurry, you can be ahead of time, you can be behind time. But as much as possible, make sure that you're in control of time. Don't always be in a hurry to events, to places, you know, to your career, to as much as possible, take charge of time. As much as possible, master the art of timing. There are some people that are never organized. They don't even know what time they should be doing what. They seem to be allowing life to control them, to direct them, or other people to be controlling their times for them. You must understand these three kinds of time that you have to deal with. Number one is long time. Number two is first time. Number three is end time. What is long time? Long time, you know, has to do with you waiting for something. Sometimes not acting in the face of danger is the best move. There are times you have to wait it out. The time seems long. It looks as if things are slow. But you know that if you are in a hurry, if you run faster than your shadow, you are going to bring danger upon yourself. You are going to be in trouble. So the best thing for you to do in that long time is to wait. Everything seems slow. Everything seems not to be coming. Things are just not working in your favor. But you know that the right time will come. It is a long time. But if you have too fast, you're faster than your destiny, you are bringing problem upon yourself. As time passes, it will eventually present opportunities that you can never imagine. So you have to be patient in your long time. The second kind of time is forcing time or forced time. Right, this is when you have to make people to work based on your own timing. You have to make them wait. You have to make them to work with your own timing. They must never be faster than you. They must never be slower than you. You have to find a way or what to say or what to do to make sure that they are in line with your own timing, especially to what you want to achieve. There is a purpose that you want to achieve. So first time will help you in this case. You have to put people under pressure to do what you want at a particular time. The third kind of time is end time. And you can play the game with almost artistry, waiting patiently for the right moment to act. Now you know that this end time is your time. It is your opportunity. If you miss this time, you are gone. That opportunity is gone. Probably you have waited in your long time. You have forced people, you know, to also wait with you. Then when your end time comes, you must recognize it. Just as the name implies, it is your end time. There is no other chance. There is no other timing for you to achieve that thing after this time. So you must be very smart. You must be skillful. You must be discerning during your end time to know that this is the time to strike. This is the time to start this business. This is the time to network. This is the time to go after that opportunity. You can wait as long as necessary for the conclusion to come. But when it comes, it must come quickly. Use speed to paralyze the opponent. Use speed to launch into what you want. Know the best time to strike. Right, now let's go to Law 36. It says, disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. By acknowledging a petty problem to give it existence and credibility, the more attention you pay an enemy, the more stronger you make him. And a small mistake is often made worse and more visible when you try to fix it. It is sometimes best to leave things alone. If there is something you want but cannot have, show contempt for it. The less interest you reveal, the more superior you seem. This is one of the fundamental laws of power. There are times that you chase after something. The more you chase it, the more it runs away from you. There are people who keep chasing money every now and then. They are too desperate, and money keeps eluding them. Because there are some things in life that do not require desperation at all. There are some people that you must show contempt for. There are some things that you cannot have in life. You desire somebody's mansion. You desire that luxury car. You desire all of those things. And it makes you want to be desperate. You are going to be digging a ditch for yourself if care is not taken. The first thing you want to try and do is to probably, not in every situation actually, make it feel like, oh, it is nothing. And this can work when people are trying to lure you into something, when they are trying to control you with something. You need to control your appetite. You need to put your desperation in check. Desire often creates paradoxical effects. The more you want something, the more you chase after it, the more it eludes you. And the more interest you show, the more you repel the object of your desire. This also applies to when you're dealing with people who are richer than you, who are more powerful than you. A rich man has invited you to his or her house. Don't go there talking about everything, talking about the food, how you want their money, how you wish you could have their car. You will seem to them like a thief, like a greedy lot, right? And there are some things that you really want to use to check your self-control. You find yourself coveting your neighbor's goods or what your neighbor has. Show disdain for it. Show contempt for it. This is a way to help you keep your desperation and control in check. Contempt is the prerogative of a king. Where his eyes turn, what he decides to see is what has reality, and what he ignores turns his back on it. And what he ignores and turns his back on is as good as dead. Learn to walk away from some things. Learn to ignore some things, right? And in actual fact, you should learn to ignore some things. You should learn to disdain some things, especially things that you know that you cannot have. You show contempt for it. And the opposite effect of this is that that thing may now come to chase after you. When people see that you are not even showing interest in what they find to be such a big deal, they may now want to start chasing you with it. So you can also use it as a trick. You really want that thing, but you act as if it is nothing. You don't even have interest in it. It is no big deal to you. How much is that? How much is that car that I can't buy it? How much is it just helps you not to be desperate for anything, really. I think we've learned about something similar to this in one of the previous books that we read. It is tempting to want to fix our mistakes, but the harder we try, the worse we often make them. It is sometimes more politic to leave them alone. And there are some ways or some strategies that you can adopt. There is a sour grape approach. If there is something you want, but that you realize you cannot have, the worst thing you can do is draw attention to your disappointment by complaining about it. And infinitely more powerful tactic is to act as if it's never really interested you in the first place. That's a sour grape approach. You act as if you don't like it, as if you hate it. In fact, you show your disappointment, you show your contempt, you do the opposite of what you really feel inside of you. The second approach, when you're attacked by an inferior, deflect people's attention by making it clear that the attack has not been registered. I can relate to this as a content creator. There are sometimes that you get very terrible comments, under your post. Don't feel attacked. Don't take it personally. Disdain the commenter. Don't give them any attention at all. If you give your enemy attention, you are empowering them. Act as if it doesn't bother you. Act as if it doesn't bother you. And then the person will feel so bad that, oh, this person does not even seem to be bothered. This also applies when you have made a terrible blunder. You've committed a big mistake. Don't publicize it. Don't enlarge it out of proportion. Disregard it as quickly as possible. Even if you have to apologize, don't keep on saying, I'm sorry. You blow it out of proportion. One sorry may be enough. One genuine sorry may be enough. There are times that you don't have to dwell on some things. Remember, the powerful responses to niggling, petty annoyances and irritations are contempt and disdain. There are some people who want to offend you. They want to annoy you. What do you do to them? How do you treat such people? You show them disdain. You show them contempt. Disregard them. That is the best response. Law 37, create compelling spectacles. Dazzled by appearances, no one will notice what you are really doing. Make sure you always appear larger than life. We've talked about dressing, we've talked about portraying a good image. Now we're talking about using visuals. There are times that you don't need to use words. Words may be misinterpreted, you can be misquoted, you may have to find more words to explain your previous words and all of that. There are times that visuals will just do the trick. Maybe you're selling something, or you want to present a case, you want to do anything, think of visuals. Visuals can go alongside words, and in some cases you can use visuals alone. Look for spectacular images and make yourself to always appear spectacular. Don't ever underplay your appearance. What puts you on the defensive? If you have to explain yourself, your power is already in question. The image, on the other hand, imposes itself as a given. People will notice the way you look more than what you say, right? So always use image. The most effective of all is a new combination, a fusion of images and symbols that have not been seen altogether. Always think of something you can use, something appealing. This can really work for you as a business person. You don't have to talk. Show people the image of what you're selling, what you want them to see. They will hardly forget what they see. They can forget what they hear, but they will hardly forget what they see. The best way to use images and symbols is to organize them into a grand spectacle that awes people, that wows them and that distracts them from unpleasant realities. Some people know this and they use it so well. Now let's go to the last one for today. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. You need to pay attention to this. If you make a show of going against the times, flaunting your unconventional ideas and unorthodox ways, people will think that you only want attention and that you look down upon them. They will find a way to punish you for making them feel inferior. It is safer to blend in and nurture the common touch. Share your originality only with tolerant friends and those who are sure to appreciate your uniqueness. I'm going to start with a profound example written in this book. And it is the example of Jonas Salk, a scientist, who invented polio vaccine. Invented the polio vaccine. He went public about it. The public applauded him. Oh, he did a great thing. It was wonderful. The world embraced it. But guess what? He had problems with his fellow scientists. He did not pay homage to those he would pay homage to, and these fellow scientists ganged up against him to frustrate his efforts. They refused to cooperate with him. They refused to give him funding. They refused to give him his support, because people don't like to feel inferior. People like to be carried along. People don't like to feel like you really don't value them, right? I'm talking of the people that matter in this case, the people that will support you, the people that will be instrumental to your success and your progress in life. When you come up with one innovative idea or you do something spectacular, give them credit, carry them along, pay homage to them. Don't let them feel left out. They can do everything that they know how to do to frustrate you, like, oh, so you now think you know better than us, so you now think that you are wiser. That is the way some people are. That is the way they are. They want you to pump their ego. If it is going to bring you on the right path that you want, and you are not committing anything, you are not committing any crime, you had better fan their ego. There are times that you don't need to argue with people. There are times that you don't have to be blunt. You have to be diplomatic. There are times that you have to keep that your spectacular idea to yourself. You don't share it openly in public because it will create enmity for you from some people. Not the people that you share your grand ideas with, not the people that you will argue with, not the people that you will force your opinions with, not the kind of people that you must share your thoughts, your frank truth with. Right. Nobody wants his ego to be downplayed. Exactly. So sometimes argument is just not necessary. People already have their opinions strongly formed. They already have their arguments. They already have their belief systems. So it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. You are not going to change it. When you engage in an argument, you may feel like, okay, you have succeeded in convincing some people, but you will create more enemies from more people than you are able to convince. So wisdom is profitable to direct. It is not every time you express your feelings as they are. It is not every time you express your thoughts as they are. It doesn't make sense to some people. It will even make them to go against you, to hate you for nothing, to be jealous, to be envious. So you really want to play your cards so well. The logical extension of this practice is the invaluable ability to be all things to all people. Even Apostle Paul said it in the Bible, I am all things to all people. When he is with the poor, he behaves like the poor. When he is with the rich, he behaves like the rich. When he is with the hungry, he is able to associate so well with them. So read the room. Know the people that you are dealing with. There is no one size fits all approach to this. Know the people that you are dealing with. When you go into society, leave behind your own ideas and values and put on the mask that is most appropriate for the group in which you find yourself. Choose your battles wisely. Make sure that you are wise. If some people want you to come and honor them so that they can support you, and you really need that support, you had better go and honor them. It does not remove anything from you. Fan their ego. As long as you are making progress, you're getting what you want, is a win for them, is a win for you. Right. So don't forget these laws of power. Very, very important. This is where we're gonna stop today. We're almost at the end, right? The next time we're gonna do law 39 to 42. All right. Don't forget to like this video, share your comments with me, and please subscribe to this channel in case you are yet subscribed. I remain Olaide Agbaje, also known as First Lady, and on this channel, I inspire you to live intentionally. I'll come your way again on Monday by God's grace as we review the next 4 laws: 39, 40, 41, and 42. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you on Monday by God's grace. Until then, be intentional. Bye. You're welcome.